What if the signs of her heart's quiet yearning have been whispering to you all along, hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to see? Picture this. You're standing in a crowded room, the hum of voices swirling around you like a restless wind, and there she is. Her gaze lingers just a moment too long. Her laughter rings a little brighter when you speak. You feel it, don't you? That shiver of something unspoken, a thread of connection pulling tight between you. Yet you hesitate. Is it real, or just a trick of your longing mind? For centuries, men have stood at this same crossroads, staring into the enigma of a woman's soul, searching for the truth beneath her silence. Today, we peel back the veil. Today, we unearth an ancient wisdom, a Stoic map to the gestures and signs that reveal what she dares not say. She secretly likes you. This is no mere game of glances or guesses. This is a journey into the primal language of attraction, a code etched into the fabric of human nature, waiting for those brave enough to decipher it. Imagine her sitting across from you, her eyes locked on yours as you weave a tale from your past. The world fades, the noise dims, and it's just the two of you, bound in that fragile electric moment. She doesn't reach for her phone, doesn't let her attention drift to the flickering screen that tempts us all. No, she's fully present, drinking in your words like they're water in a desert. This is the first sign, a quiet testament to her investment. A woman distracted, glancing at her device, texting another, has already slipped away, her mind elsewhere. But when she's with you, truly with you, it's as if time bends to her will, slowing to savor every syllable you offer. Test it, if you dare. Pause mid-sentence. Let the silence stretch like a taut bowstring. Does she lean in, her breath catching, her eyes urging you to continue? Does she ask a question? Not the shallow chatter of politeness, but something deeper, probing your thoughts, your dreams. This is no accident. Her curiosity is a mirror to her heart, reflecting a hunger to know you beyond the surface. Attraction, you see, is not just a spark of flesh. It's a collision of minds, a dance of souls seeking resonance. And in that dance, she remembers. Weeks ago, you mentioned a fleeting detail, your favorite band, a song that stirs your blood, and now, unprompted, she brings it up, her voice casual but her intent profound. This is no trivial thing. The world drowns us in noise, in endless streams of forgettable moments, yet she has carved a space for you in her memory. The little things, the fragments you thought lost to the ether, she holds like treasures. Why? Because you matter. Because her mind, without her even knowing, has begun to orbit you. This is the Stoic truth. Presence is not passive. It's an act of will, a choice to see you, to hear you, to keep you close when the rest of existence blurs into shadow. Reflect on this. When was the last time someone held your words so gently, so deliberately? When did you last feel truly seen? When did you last feel truly seen? That question lingers, doesn't it? Like a stone dropped into still water, rippling through your thoughts. Hold it close as we step deeper into this mystery, for the signs are only beginning to unfold. She's not just listening. She's weaving herself into your world, thread by subtle thread. Tell me, in the quiet of your own heart, what sign have you overlooked that might change everything? Share it below, for in this unveiling, we are not alone. We are seekers together, chasing the same timeless truth. And as you ponder that question, consider this. Her presence is only the beginning, a spark in the vast dark. Now the dance shifts, and the air grows thick with something playful, something alive. Picture her across from you, a glint in her eye as she tosses a teasing remark your way. Nothing cruel, nothing sharp, but a light-hearted jab that lands like a secret shared between conspirators. Maybe she mimics your voice, exaggerating a word you stumbled over, or pokes fun at the way you sip your drink. Her laughter a melody that pulls you in. This is no child's game, though it echoes the crushes of youth. No, this is an ancient rite, a push and pull as old as the stars, where attraction cloaks itself in jest. Why does she tease? Because it's safe, a mask for the vulnerability she dares not show outright. It's a challenge flung at your feet, daring you to match her wit, to prove you can ride the wave of her energy. And when you do, when you laugh, tease her back, meet her gaze with your own spark, she feels it too, the chemistry igniting, the tension coiling like a storm on the horizon. Watch her closely now, for the signs deepen. She might dare you to try something foolish, a playful bet, a mock rivalry, claiming she's better, her grin a gauntlet thrown down. Or perhaps she christens you with a nickname, something silly yet singular, a word that marks you as hers in a way no one else can claim. This is no idle whimsy. In the tapestry of her mind, you're no longer just another thread. You're a color she can't ignore. Teasing is her alchemy, blending connection with defiance, and it's a test as much as a gift. If you falter, if you bristle or shrink, the spell breaks. But if you rise to it, if you wield your own playful fire, you become more than a man in her eyes. You become a force, a partner in this unspoken game. The Stoics knew this. Strength lies in mastering the moment, in meeting chaos with calm delight. So ask yourself, when she teases, do you see the jest, or do you feel the pull beneath it? Do you feel the pull beneath it? That's where the truth hides, in the shadows of her laughter, in the way her demeanor shifts when you enter the room. Picture it. She's poised, confident among others, her voice steady, her movements sure. But then you arrive and something changes. A flicker, a fracture in her usual grace. Maybe she grows nervous, her fingers tugging at her hair, smoothing her clothes, toying with a bracelet as if to anchor herself. Or perhaps she blooms, her energy surging, louder laughs, faster words, a brightness that wasn't there before. And for some, it's the opposite. She, the bold one, falls quiet, her chatter fading to a shy stillness, as if your presence presses against her chest, stealing her breath. This is no act, no calculated play. It's instinct, raw and unbidden, her soul reacting before her mind can catch up. The ancients understood this too. The body speaks what the tongue cannot. When she shifts, when she transforms in your orbit, it's because you've pierced the veil of her everyday self. You've become a riddle she can't solve, a flame she can't turn from. A flame she can't turn from. That's the crux of it, isn't it? She's drawn to you, and her hands betray her next. The touch comes softly, subtly, like a breeze you almost miss until it's gone. But it's there, deliberate in its disguise, and it pulls you deeper into this ancient dance. What have you felt, in the quiet of your own moments, that you dismissed as chance? Tell us below, for every story shared is a lantern lit, guiding us all toward the same eternal revelation. And as those lanterns flicker, illuminating the unseen, her touch becomes the next beacon, a primal signal, older than words, woven into the very marrow of human longing. Imagine this, you're side by side, the space between you humming with unspoken possibility. Her arm brushes yours as she reaches for something, a fleeting graze that could be chance. Yet it happens again and again, until the pattern emerges like a constellation in the night sky. Or she laughs, her hand landing lightly on your shoulder, a playful nudge that lingers just a heartbeat too long. Under the table, her knee presses against yours, an accident she doesn't correct. These are not bold declarations, not the overt proclamations of a confessed love. No, they're whispers, subtle breaches of the invisible wall we all carry, and they scream what her lips won't say. She wants to be closer. The Stoics saw this as nature's truth. Touch is the language of the soul, a bridge between two beings when words falter. Watch for the linger, for that's where the secret hides. A handshake that stretches beyond courtesy, her fingers reluctant to release yours. A hug that holds a moment past necessity, her warmth seeping into you like a tide you can't resist. These microseconds are her confession, etched in the language of flesh and bone. Most women won't storm the gates of your heart with grand gestures. They'll slip through the cracks, testing the waters with these quiet invasions. And if you doubt it, reflect on this. How often do you let your guard down, let your skin meet another's, without some pull beneath the surface? Her touch is no accident. It's a thread she's weaving, a silent plea to draw you in. The ancients knew this dance. They called it the unspoken pact, where bodies speak what minds fear to admit. So pause next time it happens. Feel the weight of her hand, the intent behind the brush, and ask, what is she telling me that she cannot say? What is she telling me that she cannot say? That question echoes, doesn't it? Stirring the dust of your own forgotten moments. And as it settles, another sign rises, subtle yet profound. She mirrors you, her movements and words aligning with yours like shadows cast by the same flame. Picture it. You lean forward, elbows on the table, and she follows, her posture echoing yours without a thought. You sip your drink, and her hand drifts to her glass. A rhythm you didn't plan. Your voice rises with excitement, and hers matches it. Or you grow quiet, and she softens too. This is no mere coincidence. It's mirroring. A phenomenon carved into our bones by eons of connection. When she repeats a phrase you used hours ago, or adopts a gesture you didn't know was yours, it's her mind reaching for you, syncing with you in ways she doesn't control. Attraction, you see, is a current, and mirroring is its tide, pulling her closer, aligning her to you as if drawn by some celestial force. As if drawn by some celestial force, she reflects you, and in that reflection, you glimpse her desire. It's unconscious, this mimicry, a sign her spirit has tethered itself to yours. The Stoics revered this as harmony, the silent agreement of two souls in orbit. Ever notice her picking up your slang, her energy shifting to match your calm or your fire? That's her heart speaking, saying you're no stranger. You're a piece of her world now, and it's in these small echoes, these unscripted alignments, that you find the truth. She's not just near you, she's becoming you, bit by bit. How often have you seen this in your own life? This quiet sync, and mistaken it for chance? Share it below, for in every echo we uncover, we draw closer to the wisdom that's waited, patient and eternal all along. And as that wisdom unfurls, the final sign emerges, a thread that binds all others into a single, unshakable truth. She carries you with her, even when you're gone. Imagine her among friends, her voice weaving through their chatter, and your name slips out, not forced, not contrived, but natural as breath. She tells a story, and there you are, woven into it like a star in her sky. Or she recalls an inside joke, A moment only you two share, her lips curving into a smile that betrays her secret. Her friends notice too. They tease her, their eyes darting to you with knowing grins, saying without saying, "She talks about you when you're not here." This is no fleeting thought, no passing whim. You've taken root in her mind, a presence she can't shake, and she brings you up because you linger, a shadow cast long after the sun has set. Picture it now. She's alone, the world quiet, and still you're there, etched in her thoughts, a memory she revisits like a sacred text. Maybe she mentions you casually, saying, "You'd love this," as if you're a constant in her universe. Or she references something you said days ago, weeks ago, proving it stayed with her. A pebble she turns over in her hand. This is the Stoic revelation. Attraction isn't confined to the moment. It's a fire that burns in absence, a pull that defies distance. The ancients understood this as the mark of true connection, not just what flares in your presence, but what endures when you're apart. When she keeps you alive in her words, in her stories, she's not just remembering, she's investing, building a bridge to you across the void. Have you ever left a room and wondered what echoes you leave behind? Here's your answer. If she speaks of you, you've claimed a piece of her soul. You've claimed a piece of her soul. And that's the crux of it all, isn't it? These signs, her presence, her teasing, her touch, her mirroring, her carrying you. They're not random stars scattered across the night. They're a constellation, a map drawn by hands unseen, guiding you to a truth as old as time. She won't always say it. Words are fragile, easily broken, but her actions scream it, a chorus of gestures that unveil her heart. She lingers because you matter. She teases because you thrill her. She touches because she craves you. She mirrors because she's bound to you. And she speaks of you because you've become part of her. This is the Stoic way, to see beyond the surface, to read the silent language of the world, to know without being told. You've walked this path with me, through the shadows and the light, and now you stand at the edge of understanding, peering into the abyss of her hidden desire. Peering into the abyss of her hidden desire, you realize something profound. The signs were always there, waiting for you to wake. This isn't just about her, it's about you, about the moments you've let slip by, blind to the whispers of connection. So look again. The next time she brushes against you, the next time she laughs a little too loud, the next time your name dances on her tongue, don't wonder, know. This is your call to see, to feel, to act. What truth have you glimpsed in her actions that you've never dared to name? Share it below, for we're not just watchers, we're seekers, bound by this ancient unraveling, and your voice completes the circle. If this has stirred you, if it's lit a spark, like, subscribe, hit the bell, because the next time she lines in, you'll know exactly what it means, and the world will never look the same again.